Deco Network does not exclusively state that the software is capable of offering customizable wide format products and or as a decoration process. Although it does not state that it is possible, if you utilize one of the digital decoration processes within the software, it is 100% possible to make it happen. So what we have within the decoration processes, again, is nothing that clearly states that wide format printing can be enabled. But if I come into DTG printing, if you really think about DTG printing, it is a digital printing process. So I'm going to just call it digital printing. If you were utilizing DTG as a customer, digital printing would absolutely work. Same as when it comes to wide format. If we don't have to say that it was wide format printing as long as if we say it's digital printing, which most of the time it is. So the thing about digital printing, or essentially DTG or wide format, if you needed to offer both on your Deco network, both of them have no minimums 99% of the time. Both of them don't care if they get a raster or a vector, and it can be full color, and they don't care about the file formats. So we can again piggyback DTG and wide format at the same time if necessary. If I come into price tables, I can add a price table. And if again, we're going to assume that it's a DTG and a wide format printing business. So the DTG process could be broken down by size, for example. So we'll use the area based and size and colors, and we'll just call this DTG printing. Save it. And then we'll come over to add price table. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a general wide format printing. Now, you could break it down by the different product types. I could do wide format, then banners, or wide format, then stickers, or posters, or clings. But I'm going to just do wide format printing, keep it very broad. And it's going to sound a little weird, but we're going to essentially make it one row, one column, single price, and make that price $0. We are already instituting a price table for DTG, so when necessary, we're going to use the wide format. All the other settings for digital printing are pretty much already set up. Digital printing processes have a lot less limitations and things to worry about compared to screen printing or embroidery. If I come down to decoration pricing, digital printing, I'm going to use price tables, and DTG will be the default. If you offer again both DTG and wide format, DTG will probably be the default. And really that's the extent of what I need to do here within the decoration process portion. Most of the wide format work is going to be in the actual products themselves. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here to products, and back here we can create all of the different settings for our wide format products themselves. It's going to start with coming over into your general categories. I already created the wide format main category, and then we're going to create our subcategories for wide format. So you might offer banners, stickers, posters, window clings, wall clings, and so forth. So you'll create your different categories, and then you'll come into volume discounts, add discount. So we'll make this wide format, and you could make this just general wide format, but again, I want to make it for those specific categories we just created. So I would create wide format banners. And for the moment, I'm actually going to make the discount really 0%. It's better to create the discount now and apply a 0% discount and then initiate it later, as it's much more time consuming to activate it and add it if it's not already a part of the product. It'll make more sense as we go through this. So we're going to add, again, wide format banners. We'll add another discount. Just make one more real quick. Wide format stickers, more than one, 0%, save. Again, we can update this later, and any product that's already taken advantage of it will automatically be updated. We don't have to go into each individual product and update it. Decoration areas is really going to only be primarily applied to apparel. Same with supplier account details, supplier product markup. Sizes, same exact thing. You're going to offer different wide format sizes, but those different aspect ratios are different design areas. So we don't want to have our wide format products be actually considered different sizes like apparel, but instead each size of each banner or sticker or poster is an actual different product. Blank product display, it's primarily just for apparel. Inventory, you're not really going to typically control apparel or a wide format product inventory. What you really are going to be using are custom fields. Custom fields are kind of the key to making wide format products work in Deco Network software. And this is where you're going to create a lot of different variable settings so that the product price is exactly the way you want it to. So if we're going to offer banners, for example, we're going to come to add custom product or custom field. Our new field, we're going to call this banner material. And what custom fields allow you to do is either A, allow the customer to make selections a part of the product, B, upcharge the customer based on letting them essentially enhance the product, or C, just to gather additional information from the customer. And what your objective is will revolve around the type of field you're using. A text field would allow the customer to describe something about the product they're ordering. You could allow them to upload an image, or they could designate the date that they need it by, or again, there's many different options. What I would typically recommend is using radio buttons or drop downs when you're gathering information for wide format orders. I like radio buttons because it displays all of the options at once. Sometimes drop downs are not obvious to the customer. So I can create my different options here. So for banner material, we're going to make 3 options. We're going to turn them all on. We'll make this the default. And by default, it'll be 13 ounce vinyl. That'll be the default type of banner material. But if the customer wants to pay for 15 ounce vinyl, they can for an additional cost. And as same with, let's offer a 9 ounce mesh vinyl, which allows the banner to breathe if it's going to be put on a fence. What we can do next is come over to the gear icon, banner material effects price, and then choose how much it's going to add to the price. So in this case, it's going to add $10 for the 15 ounce, and it's going to add 15 for the 9 ounce in our example. And I'll click save. Now, what you will realize though is a lot of times this will have to be changed at product to product level. The banner material is really related to the size. This might be banner material, 4 by 8 foot banner versus a 2 by 6 foot banner is going to have a different pricing related to it. So you can create a bunch of custom fields and then just choose when to use each one at that product level. Another thing I could offer when it comes to banners, I could say banner grommeting. And we could make it a radio button. Make 2 options. No grommeting. Make another one every 2 feet. Make that the default. And if it changes the price again, I can say, okay, it's an additional $5. Once you've created the custom fields, you can turn them on for specific products, or you can actually assign them to specific product groups. Now, again, the custom fields, there's going to be a lot that you're going to need to create. And we have created a master list within our wide format product strategies and resources. If you come into wide format custom fields, it breaks down pretty much a lot of the typical custom fields used for each product type and the style and everything else you're going to be typically offering. If I come back to Deco Networks product groups, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a new product group for each type of product. So we're going to have wide format banners, and the default category will be from the wide format and banners. Decoration processes, none of these. The only process that we're allowing is digital, and we are going to use the wide format printing price table, which is again 0 for the decoration. Come into sizes, use custom, allow, turn off all of the sizes. Come down to the bottom, select one size. Turn off the medium. I can designate the turnaround time. It's probably going to be faster than apparel, as you already will typically have the blank material on hand to print. I can break down the production statuses if necessary. And then again, if I want custom fields to always be assigned. Now again, this may not be the case if you have different sizes and different prices related to them, but I can turn them on here to be always used at that product level. Click save. And again, what you're going to want to do is you typically have around 5 or 6 categories. You're going to have 5 or 6 discount groups, and then you're going to have 5 or 6 product groups. So again, new product group, wide format stickers, select the category. And by taking the time to get all of these general settings set up properly when it comes to coming into products, adding a custom product, our product group settings allow us to streamline the process. So I'll come into wide format banners, and then as we create the product, it will walk us again. Everything you do back here will automate the setup process at this level. When it comes to creating a wide format product from scratch, reference our video on how to do so. If you have any questions about creating a wide format product within Deco Network software or anything else related to Deco Network, please do not hesitate contacting us. Thank you.